Good afternoon. It is 5 minutes after 3 o'clock. I'm Nana Akua. This is GB News. We are the People's Channel, and it's time to muck the week. And what a busy one it's been. One full of anticipation of Jeremy Hunt's budget, which sadly was a bit of a damp squid. On Wednesday, Jeremy deployed it with a lot of promises like removing the national insurance tax after the election, so that's not going to happen. Pensioners now face a £1,000 hit, and he's stolen one of Labour's worst policies, removing the non-dom status, thereby unsettling many wealthy voters. Their loss could end up being a net loss, not if, but when they all flee the UK. Talk about isolating your core audience.
From April the 6th, employee national insurance will be cut by another 2p from 10% to 8%. Self-employed national insurance will be cut from 8% to 6%. It means an additional £450 a year for the average employee, or £350 for someone self-employed.
In the meantime, whilst Meghan Markle appears to be scrabbling about for yet another PR company, apparently with the task of cleaning up her image in the UK, good luck with that, Princess Catherine has deployed her best PR machine ever, her uncle Gary Goldsmith, who's been dishing the dirt on the dastardly Montecito duo. Sadly, his time in the house came to an abrupt end and he was booted off the show yesterday, but not before affirming what many thought about the Sussexes.
But for a father to see two beloved sons warring that way is heartbreaking.
I genuinely think that they should take the titles away.
Take
the titles.
Do you?
Yeah.
Meghan complains again on International Women's Day.
The bulk of the bullying and abuse that I was experiencing in social media and online was when I was pregnant with Archie and with Lily and with a newborn with each of them. And you just think about that and to really wrap your head around why people would be so hateful. It's not catty, it's cruel.
Just don't read it then. Anyway, you can talk. More in my monologue. India Willoughby calls the police because he was called a he by JK Rowling, which is biologically and grammatically correct. He is a he because he is a man. He called that a hate crime. I call it the truth.
So you reported JK Rowling
I have reported JK Rowling to the police.
No further action was taken, by the way. And more rats leaving the sinking Tory ship as Theresa May decides enough is enough and announces that she will be stepping down after the next general election, whenever that is. But who can forget that disastrous speech?
All its diversity, compassion and strength that was shared around the globe. 10 years after Northern Rock, our economy is back on track. The deficit is back to pre-crisis levels. Sounds as if my voice isn't on track. Our opponents flirt with a foreign policy of neutrality and prepare for a run on the ground. Some people say we've spent too much time talking about Jeremy Corbyn's past.
She lost her voice, the letters fell off the wall behind her, words failed. Literally, between that and a hustler, she may have danced on the stage, but she limped off it. And I failed the North Face anti-racism quiz, which is quite handy, but I managed to get myself on the front of the Daily Mail. It's been a mucky old week.